Okay, Roadie. So this is a very let me stop and lock my car. A very urban walk. So we're right next to, you won't see, through that little gap between the cars is the railway tracks coming into my town station. This is deliberate. So we're going to expose Roadie to trains and an underpass, and I'm just going to see what occurs. See what he's thinking. He's on hands-free at the moment, so I can hold my camera. He's tied up around my waist. I have the ability to put him on a short leash if needs be, which ideally I won't need to. Yeah, shouldn't be an issue. Sorry, I'm just checking my microphone's in the right config on my front. Hopefully there's no clicking from where I've placed it. I seem to have found out how I was going wrong with that. So yeah, he's never been here before. I am regularly here, but usually in a car driving past. I haven't walked here for a long time because I don't need to. So you see the steps just there. So there's a ramp just past them, which gets to the same place, and the underpass goes under the railway tracks here. That's where we're headed. Oh, my phone just buzzed. Oh, that might mean we were connected to my car's Bluetooth up till now. Oh, might not have any of my words recorded. Okay, well, it is what it is. So here we go. So we're going to go down there and we're going to go under that underpass. And my intention is to walk along the railway tracks. So here comes a train now, and just have Roadie enjoy or not enjoy the novelty of it all. No idea how close to or far away from he's ever been to moving trains. No idea at all. No idea if he's ever been through an underpass. We might get some fear behaviour, we might get some trying to just get on with life, avoidance behaviour. I suppose that's still fear, isn't it? Avoidance is still a fear behaviour. So you can see he's not really walking in a straight line at the moment. I'm not worried about that. I don't care. This is new to him. I'm quite happy for him to get his nose out and start poking and prodding it in weird directions and just see where that takes him. I am comfortable with that. Now this is also a cycle path, so we're not going that way. We're going down the hill. So I'll just wait for him, and there he's with me. Nice. So yeah, I will have to be a little careful as I go around the corner. I don't want cyclists coming at us. Conveniently, there's a mirror on the lamppost at the bottom, so I can see if anyone's come around the corner. At the moment, it's clear. But with bicycles, that can change pretty quickly. He's got a bit of a groove on at the moment. So there'll be an echo once we get down here and under the underpass. It is still clear at the moment. He's pulling. He's actually pulling. I did not expect that. So here we go. Underpass to see if he cares. He doesn't really seem to care. I wonder what he'll make of the echo. I might make some extra noise just to make the point and see if the microphone picks up the echo. Doesn't really care. Interested in the flat thing. Got him. No, doesn't care. Does not care. Well, there you go. Different. No one come around this corner, and up we'll go. We'll just walk along up by the railway tracks. Okay, so he's clocked this person. He's looking a little bit nervous of that. I don't know why. So we'll shorten the leash up and we'll just stand next to him and we'll walk. So he's so as always, I'm happy for him to have a look, happy for him to engage his nose. No concern at all. So the railway track goes that way. If he wants to, and he wants to double back and go into the town centre, I will allow that. So let's see what he wants to do. We are in someone's way here, so I will shift us. Okay, we are going this way. This is what I wanted. I wanted to see if I can get him walking down here and see what he makes of a train coming. If we get one. I don't know how often they come past this time of day. It's probably every 20 minutes. Maybe building up. It was later in the day than usual. Maybe it's going to be up to every 10 minutes. I can't remember. A freight train would be interesting. They're huge and they come trundling through. But I don't think we'll get one of those. They're not that common. Oh, got a bit of a pull there. Interesting. So this is somewhere I used to walk with my dogs when they were puppies. I haven't really done that since then. I can't really explain why. Go into the town centre regularly, certainly with Rollo. Had both of them there last week. I don't really know why. I don't. Maybe it's just because it's not very interesting. So when we were walking down here with them as puppies, a lot of this was all still being built. So there was construction works in here for, what for? The railway line's been here for years. There was a bridge up ahead. That was a bridge in the distance. The road bridge was new. It's not new anymore. It's the same age as my dogs. Yeah, that was all under construction. So coming up here was interesting because there was all sorts of craziness going on with the construction of that road bridge. That's why we used to come up here. That is no longer. It's just a functioning road bridge. I also think where they built that, the path ends, and before it was constructed, you could keep walking for quite a long time. That's not how it works anymore. I'm fairly sure at about 200 metres we're going to come to a dead end and there's a massive great concrete slab of road bridge in our way, which is okay. We'll just turn around and go back the other way. Or we'll walk into town. I don't mind. We'll see what... it's poo time. Alright, back in a minute. Okay, so collected the poo, we've moved on a couple of metres. Cyclist has just gone past. Already showed a bit of interest in. I don't know where he's off to now. So I'll carry on. Cold day today, very cold. 3 degrees centigrade this morning. Bit warmer now, but not a lot. Still wearing 5 layers. It's weird. I don't know what that noise is. I thought it was a duck to start with, but I don't think it is. Feels like I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we must be getting towards the end of the path. I don't know where it goes because it's clearly still a cycle path. Have they opened way under the bridge? Oh, that's new. So the last time I was down here, the path ended around this little corner. There was no continuation of it. So this goes around to the right as far as I can see there. Okay. I've never been along that bit. Does it go under the bridge as well? No. Yeah, so that's what I'm used to. I was expecting to come see this fenced bit and you can't go any further. So this is new. I've not ever been down here. So we get to that gate and turn around. Let's carry on this way. Sorry, I'm going to be sniffing a bit. Honestly, this feels a bit hay fevery, but these bushes are in flower, so perhaps that shouldn't be surprising, even though it's winter. If I'm hay fevery now, I'm really not looking forward to spring and summer. It's going to be a mess. Okay, so where does this come out? Alrighty, you and I are about to go and get lost, because I don't really know where this goes. Oh well, we've still got 50 something minutes to go So we'll just walk. There's a road here. See if he wants to. That's a bit of a main road. I don't think we want to walk down to there. Let's go down here. Let's get over that. So I'm going to look over there. A little bit of a pull then. That's okay. I'm not worried about that. Okay, so we've got a green open space. Curious. Why we have green open space here in the back of a residential suburb. I'm not complaining. So how do you get to that car park we were walking past? Because all day parking around this way to get the train into the city is pretty difficult to come by. I come from the far side of this town, so if you look at the way the camera's pointing and keep going, my house is on that side of the town. The car park, so the railway station's in front of us. So there's car parking arranged. There's 4 main car parks either side of the main trunk roads, the 2 main trunk roads that come into the town centre. So there's one either side of the track on the east, one either side of the track on the west of the town. They all get full pretty damn quick in the morning, but I don't even know how to get to the one that we've just walked past. Not by road, I don't know how to get to it on foot. I don't know the way in. Okay, so he's having a look at something here. So I'm going to do what I usually do. And I'm facing this way, my face is facing this way, as is my chest. He's having a look. I don't mind. I'm just going to wait, unless we're about to get run over. Then I'll intervene with the leash. Otherwise, I just want him to have a look, and then he's with me. Yep. And when he's re-engaged with me, we're off. We do that. That's one of the core things do about generating followership. He's allowed to look, so we're going to get barked at here. It's fine. I don't care. I'm not going to engage. He actually is showing a bit of avoidance here. Well, he is showing a bit of avoidance. No, he stopped. So, and we're away. I just wait for him. He's allowed to look, but I'm not engaged with it. My body is facing the way we are going and what we are doing, so is my head. My body language is displaying I am not engaged with that, I'm not interested in that, I don't want that. My demeanour in terms of what am I exuding in my physical state, calm. Okay, you're looking at a barking dog behind a window that you can't really see because they're translucent windows. I just don't care. I care a little bit more about you trying to get in someone's garden. I won't intervene with that. But that's one of the key differences I do when people see reactivity and they want to stop it because they think it can become a self-reinforcing loop. It will become that if the person holding the leash is not calm and is not the leader. There's the way into that car park, it's down there. But because I'm just totally relaxed, totally calm, not het up, not worried, Roadie feels that. Doesn't think it, he feels it through his senses. It sounds a bit strange, I know, but that is influence on the dog. Now, unusually for him, he was pretty quick to get past that. I was expecting him to stop and stare for a bit longer. And that's just him trying to work out how much of a problem it is or is not. Okay, there's a car coming. Alright, that's fine, they're not coming down here. Okay, I know where I am now. Right, so I parked in this car park before, but it's only a 3-hour car park. So you can't park there all day if you're going into the city. That's not how it works. So we are coming up on our proper town centre, somewhere he's never been before. Good, that's what I want. And that's how we're going to walk. or where we're going to walk, sorry. So where's the best way to go from here? Oh, he's probably going to have a sniff around here. But I would like to cross the car park, I think. That would be the easiest way to get to where I want to go. I find the bin as well be useful. I'm going to deposit his mess. So yeah, back to my earlier thing with the reactivity, or not really much from him. It's never clear cut, because if you've got an owner in a home with barking dogs like that and things are getting a bit rowdy or nasty, I have seen the dogs in the window or behind the fence turn on each other because they're being stared at by another dog, and I'm just stood there not doing anything. There's times you just gotta move on. There's times it's not the right thing to do, and just standing there and waiting for calm to return. Yeah, you just got to play it by ear a bit. And so sometimes you just got to get out of there. And when you can, best thing to do is just relax. Be calm, be the change you want to see in your dog. Wait for them to re-engage with you, and you move on. When they feel that calmness consistently from you, even in the difficult situations, that influences them and they become calm. Right, this is a weird petrol station. There's no people at this petrol station. Everything is automated, all run by computers. I don't think I like it, if I'm honest. I have used it once. It's just a bit odd. Just a bit odd. It just looks a bit wrong. I know that's not why we're here. We're doing dog stuff. Not me moaning about the dystopian future that faces all of us. Right, do we want to cross here? Roadie does. Okay. Can't see a bin. Oh, there's one. Get with me. There's loads of traffic coming, so we'll wait. So he is now back on the short leash, because there's all of these cars coming down here. We're going to have to wait for them. Once their light goes red, we should be good to go. Oh, it's getting busy. What's going on? Okay, so he's just pulled a little bit. That's okay. It's for the most part, he's loose. I've got a car coming at a snail's pace at me here. Come on. It's my only chance to cross the road, and you're going at 4 k's an hour. I'm going to take the shortest route across. There's a bin right in front of me. Let's see if he'll hop over this fence. What's he going to do? Yeah. Wish I don't smack my head on that tree. Right, let's get rid of this, and then we'll continue the walk. Yeah, this has changed a bit. So once upon a time, there was another building over here. I was walking with Rollo, and there was a homeless guy asleep under one of the benches as we came around the corner of the building. Rollo didn't clock him, and then he moved. Yeah, well, Tibetan Mastiffs have certain instincts to things that are suspicious. And a duvet that just moved of its own accord. Yeah, he got barked at. But hey ho. Okay, so we will shorten the leash up a little bit as we're going in town. Same reason as always, there are people here. It's not really my place to take over the entire pathway. Yeah, there's people coming. I'll let them have a look. But as you can see, I'm facing this way, I'm engaged in this. The leash is loose and we're away. Nice. So yeah, it's not my business to take up the whole path. That is not fair, not appropriate. So I'll keep the leash relatively short. And I'm going to try and stop him from crossing my path. I don't want him doing that here. So this is my town centre. It's where I come with my dog every Friday evening. And we just go for a meander down the high street and we see what we see. Now, being a Tibetan Mastiff, and I got my boy, we get a fair bit of attention. Just having a look in the offices. I don't think we'll get that same amount of attention with this guy as we walk around. And it's not as busy, it's still during the working day. Oh, hello. Just crossed my path. Already. So this is unusual for him. He's not fully used to people coming out of buildings and from strange directions. Music going on too. He wants to go in the supermarket. Okay, we'll carry on. No, he's doing pretty well. I was expecting a little bit more skittishness. I'm going to let him cross my path here. There's no one around us. Got a minute. Oh, I don't have to worry. Let him have a sniff of things as he walks past. And then when we get across there and there's people again, I'll shorten up the leash. Or if he looks like he's about to try and go on the road. That's not what we're doing. So the car, for reference, where I parked, is turn right here, cross that road and just walk in a straight line. Turn right again, go through a little alley and we're there. Might be best stop, Roadie. I haven't pressed the button. Stop there. Let's get that pressed. That's a weird place to do a 3-point turn. What is that person doing? Well, we could go, but we'll wait. We're going to have to wait for a whole nother light cycle, aren't we? Sucks. Should have just gone. It's annoying the way they do traffic lights here. Only another few seconds. That should do. Alright, we're going to minute. Pardon? Oh, I've got a torch on. Oh, thank you. Let's go. Oh yeah, time to go. Oh, yeah, I have got my torch on. Hang on, I've got to stop filming to turn the torch off. Hang on a sec. Okay, we're back. I just turned the torch off. It was very kind of the member of the public to tell me that. All good. So I'm going to let him do stop and sniff here because this is going to be good for him. I'm happy that Roadie wants to slow down. This is intense. He wants to go around the back. Okay, I suppose. I'd rather have gone around the front. Is there a dog down there? No. Smoking. It's fine. Quite know why we're making life difficult for ourselves. Look here, shall we? There's a dog water bowl down there. Right, he wants to be on that side of me. I'm not sure where we're going. We're going this side, are we? Okay. Thank
Sorry.
you. That's all right.
Hello, buddy. Can I pat?
Yeah.
You look a bit weary of me.
Yeah, it's his first time in town.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't get that on film because I'm an idiot and was too busy looking at the lady to talk to her. Roadie just got a little pat on the head. She was happy to have. So yeah, he's finding this a little bit difficult. Good. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. All part of the fun, eh? All part of the fun. Okay, so there's a pram with small children. We'll let the people come past and then we'll go past. Alrighty. He was a bit weirded out by that. Oh, yeah, that was a tyre squeaking under my feet. Alrighty. So there's a park which we're heading towards. We'll walk around and head back to the car. So we'll have to cross at the next pedestrian crossing. And you can see he's walking on the edge of the pavement. This is not a confident walk down the middle, and that's okay. That's I don't know what that is. Okay, lots of children coming, and I'm not worried about him around people. That is not this guy's issue. So we'll be following where these people are crossing here. That's where we're going. Then we'll head towards the park. We'll do a lap of the park, and then we'll head towards the car. Okay, it's a pedestrian crossing, so we can just go. He's on a shorter leash. Don't know where he's off to. He's starting to walk down the road then. You can see us in the reflection. So we've got to turn right here. Yep, down here. That's my opticians. Not that that matters to anyone. Okay, I know it's a pedestrian crossing, but I have to be careful here. We do want to cross. Go on then. Okay. Just get across the road nice and quick. Okay. So there's Roadie River. And we're crossing into that park over there. A nice little touch of these bricks. They have people's names on. I don't know the story behind it. I'm sure there's a sign somewhere that tells us. But yeah, lots of those bricks have people's names on. Here, come into another batch. I don't know when they were laid. They've been here longer than I have. Yeah, it's a curious Roadieism. Okay, so we're going to go down a nice, narrow, challenging bit of a walk across this footbridge. So bearing in mind who I've got, we'll have a careful look at what's coming the other way, and then we'll decide what we're doing. Okay, so there's a dog up ahead, but it's going the other way to us. We're not heading off that way. We're going into the park. There's a cyclist coming behind us, so we'll get up to the side. That made him jump. Okay. No one coming behind me at the moment. There you go, Roadie, you're on top of a bridge. What do you make of that? He makes of it, I want to speed up. Well, this is going to be very dog smelly. It is a favourite place to come for dogs, but we're probably a bit early in the day for that, to be fair. So yeah, we want to head over this way, down here, and just round the outside of the path and the park. Then we go across, across the bridge. What's the time? Yeah, okay, so be about right. A lap of this park and then back to the car should be, might even go slightly over the hour by the time we're done. Too worried about that. Can have that time on me. That's fine. There's a skate park, actually, a proper adults / late teenager skate park at the end of this. I don't think we'll go that way, so that would take too long to get through. But yeah, interesting to see what he does with all the information of of this park. Has it rained this week? Yeah, it has. Rained quite a lot, actually. I say, if it's been relatively dry, which I don't think it has, I wonder if you'd recognise my dog's scent here, because we were here exactly a week ago. Rollo pees all over these trees and bushes. I'm curious to know if his nose could still detect that with that amount of time lapsing between the two things, or if I'm having a little bit of a make it up as you go along moment. So we've got a little bit of a pull returning here. Curious of the things he chooses to smell. Weirdo. I say that in the nicest possible terms. There he is. Okay, let's go here. So I'm being quite lenient here. This is not a place where I need him to march or be on the short leash or not be allowed to go in a certain direction. That's not what we're doing. Now he's pulling towards these small children. We're going to go up round the back. This will be where most of the dog smells are. Oh, I think that child wanted to come and say hello to Roadie. Oh. I just heard, I doubt that Michael pick it up, I just heard the little girl say to him, I'm sure to go and ask the man. That said, there was other people walking past on the other side. She might not be looking at me, she's behind me, so I don't know. Bunch of flies in front of my face, lovely. Roadie, you are getting a groove on here. Don't know what's making him move so fast. I was expecting him to be doing a lot more stopping and sniffing at this point, and he's not. He's just going. This is not what I anticipated. Not at all. So, nice kids play park. There's some children having fun. The skate park is over there, so that's a railway bridge with a road underneath it, but the skate park's through there. I hadn't intended to go that way. We can get back to the car that way. That is a perfectly reasonable way of doing it. Doesn't go through the other underpass I was going to go through with him, which is the big one, which Rollo in the early days didn't want to follow me through. So I'm going to see what happens if I bring Roadie to it. But that's predicated on the idea Roadie wants to go the way I do. Yeah, we can go down here, that's fine. It's probably best to actually, if I want to go the way I want to go, we'll hop down here. Watch out for cyclists. We'll go out into the path and turn left. Now I have a choice here. He's walked so damn fast. I might take him the long way around through the undergrowth. So there's a dirt excuse me. There's a dirt path, or there's the concrete path. You can see the concrete path. The dirt path is a bit longer. Probably be a bit more interesting for him. Like I said, he's walked pretty darn fast to get to here. I was not anticipating him going this quick. I genuinely thought we'd have more of what just occurred with the stopping and the sniffing. So he's on the full length of the leash with him tied to my waist. He's gone the wrong way around the lamppost. Okay. I hope having my torch on earlier is not going to have affected the footage. That would be quite annoying. Right. Nice bit of steep downhill. I don't really want to get pulled down. We'll just have to work with it, see what happens. I don't know what Roadie makes of water, but maybe that's not a problem for today. One of Rollo's favourite things to do when he comes down here is to go right up to the river and start trying to rock climb to get to the other side. I don't know why he finds that so interesting. He does, he loves it. He goes down this little path here. Oh, look at that. Roadie's doing almost the same thing. And then we walk along the undergrowth. Sorry, the mic wire just got stuck on my wallet in my back pocket. We go through the undergrowth down to the river because there's a big rocky dam just down there behind these bushes. And then Rollo likes to rock climb. I don't know why. Just kind of stands there in the middle of the river watching what's going on. Okay. I'm not averse to Roadie going down there, but I don't really want to get in. Like I said, we've had a bit of rain recently, so the river will be flowing. It was last down here, Rollo, in summer, and the river was almost a stagnant puddle. And I still managed to almost fall in. Right, so we're going up to the right. Now, I am going to be confronted with a hill at some point, which on a short leash can be a little bit intimidating, so I can't just let the leash out if the dog starts getting a bit faster than me down the hill. Okay, definitely. Oh, this is nice, he's pulling me up the hill a bit. I can work with that. So let's get a clear view of the river. It's down there. As you can see, it's not actually flowing properly. It's still pretty low. Yeah, okay. Maybe we could have gone down there. I'll remember that. If it doesn't rain in the next week, maybe that's an option. So there's an easy route and a hard route here. You see the banister in the distance there. I can walk downstairs to get to where we're going, or I can take the advanced route, which is straight ahead of me down the cliff. I've got to be pretty confident to do this because it's steep, it's loose, and if Roadie starts running, I've got to start running because he's attached to my waist. As you can see, yeah, you're about to jump off that. All right. Well, if I go first, I won't go first. I don't get onto my feet. Got arse over tit over the top of you. That wouldn't be any fun. I don't know, where are you going? So someone's been clearing the vegetation here. This was much, much denser last time I was here. Much denser. Oh, okay. Widened everything up and cleared off some of the side vegetation. Whatever. Oof. God, that was a pull roadie. What was that about? Stopping to mark. Yay, he's doing dog stuff. Happy days. Okay. So now we carry on. We're going to stick around to the outside on the right. So that's a footpath above us. You can get out the park, up the stairs, onto that. It's not the direction we're going. We're going to carry on round to the right, kind of straight on from here. We're going to go up a narrow footpath. Really having a look at things. So yeah, we're going up here. So it's very narrow, as you can see. There's only really room for 2 people abreast. If everything comes the other way, we will have to pay very close attention to what and who, decide what we're going to do. Shouldn't really be an issue. Then we're going to recross the narrow bridge that goes over the river. Then we're going to head under the underpass, under the railway tracks, see if he'll do it, and then we'll be back to the car. So this is the subject of a funny story here. I was here one evening with Rollo. It was just about to get dark. There were some men, who we won't call gentlemen, who should have known better, bearing in mind the infants kids park is just down the hill there, and it wasn't late. He was stood by this bin in front of me, facing the hedge, having a pee, one of them was. He saw Rollo and I walking toward him, a little bit closer than this. Rollo was having a sniff of this lamppost. Clocked Rollo, and I've never seen someone's pee stream dry up so fast. And I tell you what, I could see every single muscle on that guy's forearm as he held onto that fence. It was funny. Made me chuckle. Serves him right. There's toilets provided here. There's no excuse for someone having a pee over there. But that was hilarious. Just watching the stream dry up and him grab the fence to hold on. They'd been drinking. Were drinking. You could see the alcohol on the tables. Fat use the cameras seem to be that are up around there. Didn't spot that going on. There's loads of them, by the way, in there. There's about 10 cameras under that roof. But yeah, that was funny. Couldn't happen to a nicer chap. Turn around to see a adult Tibetan Mastiff staring at him while he's doing his business, having a pee. Right, I'm going to grab a quick drink. Roadie's having a sniff at the fountain. Yeah, I shall forever enjoy that little story. Just desserts, I think we'll call it. Right, back over the bridge. And we will go over to the left. Or we could walk straight through the car park, actually. Let's do that. Let's go straight through the car park. No need to hang on the left. If we go left, we just follow the road. We'll go through the car park. We'll take the shortest route to where we're trying to get to. Ooh, what was that? Don't know. Someone might have vomited there. Lovely, Roadie. Glad you found it interesting enough to stop and sniff. Curiosity's walking right up against the barrier. Interesting. So yeah, that's Wyndham Central Park. We just walked around, even though it's in Werribee, it's called Wyndham. Because the bigger town we're in, when you add the 4-5 suburbs together that make up Wyndham, that's what we have. We'll go straight across. See if he walks on the grate. What happens if I pull him towards the grate? No, he hops over. Good, he is paying attention to what he's doing. Oh, we've got a non-indicating car. They got dogs. Dogs in the car. 2 of them. Oh well. We'll head this way. So we're going to go through an alleyway. Sometimes spooks dogs a bit. It's quite enclosed. Some it doesn't, some just don't care. About to find out. It was a dead bird, nice. Very flat. Pancaked quite effectively. Okay, so we've got a person with a blind stick in front of us. A car coming, I don't know where they're going, so I'll just stop. Okay, Roadie's with me. Okay, so he's looking in that shop. So he's a little reticent about this. That's okay. Like I said, this weirds some dogs out coming down such a narrow place. High-rise walls, echoes, strange smells, undoubtedly a mixture of human and dog pee. Yeah, it's like that here sometimes. Right, and people popping past the entrance at full speed. We'll walk out. Okay, we've got to go this way. Okay, just above the cars you see a little roof. This is the alleyway that Rollo used to not follow me down but now does. So this is going to be intense. I'm going to see what Roadie does. So he's pretty bullheaded, if I'm honest, unsurprisingly given his breed. I would not be that shocked if he just plows on down here and then thinks, not sure. It's also not that busy. He's having a look behind him. He's taking to this beautifully. Nice check-in, like it. Right, we'll stay behind these people. I'm swapping. Train must have just arrived. Look at all the people coming. Oh, there's a dog over there. We're not going to the toilet. We're good. Okay, up we go. Easy boy. Oh. It's not push past people. He's pretty doing pretty well. Okay, I'll give him a little bit more speed now so we can go up the hill. Yeah, nice. Well, he took to that beautifully. There you go. You exceeded my expectations, little fella. You really did. This side. Right, now we go through the car park and we'll be back to the car. Well, there you go. Interesting experience for the lad. Didn't care. So yeah, that was that used to be a challenge for Roadie. Didn't like that place. Now part of that is going to be because he got dragged down there in a slip leash a few times, and then when he wasn't wearing that, he's now able to make his own mind up whether he wishes to go down there or not. Unsurprisingly, the answer was no for a while. It's not a problem now. You're not going home with them. Cheeky chappy. Right, we're nearly back at the car. Wasn't that fun, Roadie? Let's get out of the way of this one. Nice. All right. Here we are. Car's just ahead of me. So we'll stop filming and get loaded. And so that's the end of the walk. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.